Now we're going to complete the square. We're going to solve a quadratic equation by completing the square. We have the quadratic equation 3x squared plus 4x equals 1. So I'm just going to walk you through the steps over here. The first thing we do is check to see if the coefficient of x squared is 1. So that's my a. If I look at the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, here my a is 3. Coefficient is not 1, so I divide every single term by 3. So I have 3x squared divided by 3 plus 4x divided by 3 equals 1 divided by 3. Simplifying, I get x squared plus 4/3 x equals 1/3. Now I want to move the constant to the right-hand side, away from the rest of the equation. My constant is already on the right-hand side, so I'm good to go. Now I'm actually going to do the completing the square part. I'm going to look at the coefficient of x, that's my b, in this case now it's 4/3. I'm going to take half of it. So I'm going to do, over here on the side, 1/2 times my new b times 4/3. So, if you notice, I can clean this up, reduce that. So if I divide both of these by 2, I get 2 and a 1. So this simplifies to 2/3. Okay, then I'm going to square 2/3 and put it on both sides. And I have a hint for you. Leave this as 1/2 b squared. I'll show you in just a second why. So I have x squared plus 4/3 x plus 2/3 squared. Leave it like that. Equals 1/3 plus 2/3 squared. I have not done anything that's not legal to my equation because I added one term to the left-hand side and also added it to the right-hand side, so everything's good. Now we're going to try to factor this as a perfect square trinomial, factor this side. If you complete the square and you do it this way, all you have to do is read off the terms that are squared, the first term and the last term. If you do that, you can write this as x plus 2/3 all squared. You can bring these guys down. And let's just take a second and verify. If I have x plus 2/3 and I square it, remember that if I have, a plus b squared, that's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So this is x squared plus 2 times x times 2/3 plus the last term squared, 2/3 squared. So this is x squared plus 4/3 x, because I multiply 2 times 2/3. Remember this is 2 over 1 plus 2/3 squared. So if I want to factor this, the easiest thing to do is to leave both pieces squared and take what is being squared and rewrite it down here. So this equals 1/3 plus. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this to this power of 2 to both terms now. This is 2 squared, which is 4, and 3 squared, which is 9. So I have x plus 2/3 squared equals 1/3 plus 4/9. Need a common denominator. Common denominator is a 9. So 3/9 is the same as 1/3. So I have x plus 2/3 all squared equals 7/9. Now I want to solve for x. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. If I solve for x, I want x by itself, but x is stuck in here. It's squared. So the easiest thing to do is take the root of both sides. So I get x plus 2/3 equals, when I take the root of both sides, I have to take the plus or minus square root of 7/9. So I took the square root of both sides here. So I get x plus 2/3 equals plus or minus, if you have square root of 7 over 9, that's the same as square root of 7 over square root of 9. So that's square root of 7 over 3. So this is plus or minus square root of 7 all over 3. So x equals negative 2/3 plus or minus square root of 7 over 3. That's your answer. If you want to write your answer separately, that's negative 2/3 plus root 7 over 3, or x equals negative 2/3 minus square root of 7 over 3. That's it.